Cal Bowl in Lakewood for the title match of today's JBT event. Super Survivor today, and it was that. Lots of close matches round by round. The low game was eliminated, the low overall totals was eliminated, and this guy was way down there after game 3. What was it,
25 under.
25 under after 3 in a day when the cut was way into the pluses, and he has done a very little but strike since then, including a double in the 10th frame of the last round, which is just good enough to get by Jonathan Orozco into the number 2 spot. But he's got to take on Kevin Massey, who has been solid all day long, except for the occasional fill ball. Doesn't seem to have hurt him somehow. Here he is bowling for another title, the 3 years ago TPC champion. Handicap division in its final 4. So might as well check out the scoreboard here. It's Jack McAbee way out in front and with the front 6. Riley Smith, who's already won the girls scratch division today, on the same pair. Justin Bloomer making first top 4 with us, second top 4 with us. Taking on Lana F. I know is making her first top 4. She was in 9th place last game and lasted 276 to stay alive. That's the game. Middle numbers in red. Oh, down below. You see McAbee with a pinfall lead. The low game out of the 4 of them is out, regardless of total pinfall. The low overall total after we take the game out will also be out. You see the results there in scratch from the previous game as well. That's just made a little check. Lower pocket 7-10. They're in the 7th frame already over there, bowling really fast. We might as well stick with them for a while and keep an eye on the scratches. Caven has gone spare to open up the title match, while Rother has opened up with a double. Give a guy as good as Brandon a second, third, fourth, and fifth chance. More often than not, pins will finally relinquish, and so far so good. It's a straight up title match once they get to that point where you can say low game out. It would accomplish the same thing. Big thanks to Kyler and the whole team here at Cal for having us. Back early tomorrow, 8 a.m. start. We're going to spread and go tomorrow. Lana's still bowling a good game. She's clean with the double, working on the double right now. And make it 3 in a row for him. Wow, she making a furious attempt to jump into the title match. Riley beat Shanna Tillman's for the girls' all-conference leader from out here in SoCal. Riley has been petrified nervous the last 5 rounds, and yet here she still is bowling. She's already won a title this year. She have no worries. Won doubles with her brother back in November. Jack just absolutely on fire today, though, and he's got the front 7 strikes. We've had no 300s today. Oh! And as soon as I even mention it, the camera's on anyway, people. But McAfee's string ends at 7. It's not the camera, maybe it's it probably is. Nonetheless, he's obviously not going to have low game here, even though everybody's bowling well. No one's going to catch Jack, and he'll have a lead anyway. But he'll still have to win one more game after this. So far, so good for McAfee. Bloomer probably in the most trouble right here, but he is second place in pinfall. Just got to avoid that low game, and right now, I don't know if I can see a way out for him right now. He does cover the spare. Well, Jack right back on the strikes. Rother extended his string to open up the title match to 4. Well, Caven's got 4 in a row too, except they're spares. That's not going to help him as much. Well, 5 spare. Definitely no room to miss anything. U17 to Orozco. Gage Baker for that. Jonathan just 14. There's a couple super young scratch that are more than holding their own. Orozco, De Guzman, and Macias come to mind. And then this youngster too. Oh wait, no, never mind. That's Chasen. Never mind, my bad. Big crowd sticking around on a Saturday night here. This giant 68 liner. We're going to use them all tomorrow. That'll be a fun split if she can make it. Almost got up the hill there. Good spare conversion from Justin. He won the bowling ball today from co-title sponsor Brands of Brunswick, so that'll help him out. He might need to drill it right now and throw some strikes, though. I think he's in a little bit of a pickle. Let's see if Lana can make it 4 in a row. Oh, give her the broken Brooklyn, she does. That was 220 scratch the last game with her pins to get to that 276. She's in the 220s right now. Can she pull it off again? That's a lot of arithmetic. If you want to follow along, do the math before I do the math. There you go. This is potentially a giant 10th frame for Lana Hip right here. No! Carry that 10. Brandon's string ended at 4. He'll have from covering that 4 pin. Riley had her single pin as well. There, she's going to shoot a 200 scratch game. Scores were surprisingly good today. We bowled on a 5-to-1 pattern, which, you know, will provide mere mortals quite a challenge. But these kids are just getting so darn good. 5-to-1 is just, they just carve it up. You know, the surface is conducive as well, which it is. So a very nice 202 from Riley. Meanwhile, Lana fills it up for 225 scratch. That's 278. She bested her last game. My goodness. As Jack just keeps on striking and Justin can't buy one. He had strikes in the first, third, and fifth. That's going to seal his day. David looking for his first title match strikes. And lets everyone. Get the crowd on your side, Massey. That's how you do it. There we go. Whoop. Pins are falling before they even fall for Jack. That's how it's going. 171, not a bad effort at all from Justin. That's 214 pins, so well over his average. It's just a matter of how high can Jack go. My goodness. See, he celebrated too much and didn't catch the double there. Some ugly 310 to shoot out here. A lot of shoot out here. 310 is pretty hard. Wow. So Lana shoots 270 with pins. Jack says, I'll see that and raise you a scratch 270. This, I believe, will be the high game of the day. In the handicap, it was 300 even by you, right? Yeah, 268 plus pins. Well, that is about to be bested, I'm sorry. So, she's all smiles. About a 270. My goodness. His league coordinator told me he shot 630 pre-bowling for league this morning, and a best of that, and gets high fives all around. We'll definitely see him at the title match. So it will be Justin out on the low game. Brandon, I'm going to talk, so just be aware. So over here in the handicap division, Jack is just on fire. 279, that's the high game with pins today, the old 309 game, to increase his total pinfall. On low game, we lost Justin that time, so he was eliminated. Out of the rest, you see that Riley's there at 344, and I didn't add in the rest, because add another 78 to Lana's total, and that is 373. She has jumped from 9th to 4th, and now 2nd. So it will be Lana and Jack playing for the handicap division title, with Justin finishing 3rd and Riley finishing in 4th. Stick around for that. Wow, Lana. What a run. You heard the good news if you're in Team IP. Just enough to get ahead. Meanwhile, Massey's still trying to fire up the crowd over there. We're gonna The good news for Caven is he is clean. The bad news for Caven is that he's got a 222 max, which certainly does not mean game over. Brandon is only pacing 229. It has room for 259, as you can see. Despite all of his theatrics and smile, good-natured, very low-key kid, this is still an important shot. And among all those other attributes I just said, he's also talented as heck. He has had some great results in adult tournaments. You can sort of double dip when you're Caven's age. What was the big score? Cat or something? Something tournament.
Recently?
Yeah, you had a big hit. Non-member, was it?
Yeah, I finished second with Matt Murdishaw there.
There it was. I knew it was something.
And then I finished in fifth for all events for nationals this year.
That's right, yes. Which is
With the 300.
However, despite all those accolades, that was a quiet but deadly strike from Speedy. He used the crushing cracks, and he just kind of topples the light hit there. Now good count will wrap it
Come on,
up.
give me 4 right here.
Caven, ever the sportsman, asking for the 4 count out loud.
Come on, give me 4.
You never know. With Brandon's 8 million revs, he's leaked a few to the left, specifically in the 10th frame last game. However, they both carried. So, we'll see what he goes about this time. I bet he's going to destroy this rack. Boy, that's the funniest looking 4 I ever seen. That's dead flush. That is a comeback from Oblivion too, and that's why he's the all-conference point leader this season. We will extend that lead, capture his 18th, Brandon. I don't have my stats in front of me. Career title, closing in on O'Halloran's 24. That's the quote-unquote active lead. Elias only semi-active as he's out at St. Ambrose, knocking over collegiate pins.
Get a widow.
Well, it gives him the 9 count, which is important. He wants.
The little one.
What does Chasen have to do with this?
What's my move? 20? Alright, hopefully I don't get 1 this time.
Chasen, you are as tall as that picture we published. Jonathan loved that. Well, I don't know if Cal's going to want me to record this shot because I believe it's going airborne. But he struck the last time he did it. Oh, yeah!
I'm ready for game 2, guys.
I believe he's 2 out of 3 from that line with a 1 count being the other shot. So
my first ball, my ball average for that is
there you go. But what a performance from 18 team champ.